And we're back. Some numbers have gone up. Let's give this another go. With the power of the 13th level, Hector and Alina should be able to handle it this time. Once more. There we go, Hector. Come on. Drop, darn you. Just duking it out. Yes! Yeah, Alina can handle that. Just on her own. Give you a free heal, just in case. You drop immediately after this. Let's bring the children back to Izmit. And a quick way to the top. You just step outside. Use the shoes to get to the top level. And then drop off the top. All in a day's work. Go ahead and spend some of this money. This is the end of Ragnar's chapter here. Pick up everything I can. Ragnar could be a colloquial term. It's a term for this brave and adventurous royal soldier and her slime young man companion. Let's go tell the king how good job we did. Just fills me with 3,000 experience. Princess Alina's adventure. Now, Princess Alina known around the castle as Christo the Chancellor, has some spells. And sadly the king will not let us leave. You want me to go to bed? I'm not ready for bed. A lot of people here. It's not that big of a castle. I think you may have run into her before. Hey, how's it going? Why, hello there, handsome. Some fairy water. Fairy water is an item, you use it on the world map and it'll reduce the amount of encounters you Encounter? Reduces the frequency of the amount of enemies you run into. No, I'll stay inside now. Guess my bedroom's up here? A feather hat. You think that's a hat with a feather in it, or is it a hat made out of feathers? Whoa. That was some kick. Distorted yourself a little bit. This time we have party members that we can control. Joining us is Christo the Chancellor, kind of a white mage, paladin kind of deal, and we got Bray the Black Mage, the Wizard, known here as Nara the Fortune Teller. He also knows some spells, and Taloon the Merchant. He's not currently equipped with anything. Alright, so let's reorder the party just a bit. There we are. This group. This is the group that will do it all. Balloon has no weapon. Go ahead and pick one up for him. I lied. It's an armor shop. Oh, about the feather hat that Christo could not wear. Give that to Nara. Weapon shop is up here, actually. There, now everyone has a weapon. Serene Town. So, Princess Alina doesn't really have a goal at this point. She just wants to go out and have some fun. So it's time we just go off spelunking. And Taloon can do that. He just randomly decided to steal a treasure chest from an enemy, picked up an herb. And we can do one more battle before going into town. Got some gophers and some rats. Well, we know that gophers can power up, so let's go ahead and focus on them. The Taloon can be a bit of a wild card. He sometimes will do whatever he wants to do, or nothing at all. Alright, our first level. What's going on here? Separating couples. A monster? These, I suppose, are gravestones? As a child, I always thought these were like refrigerators out on the lawn. Not yet. We're just level 2. This isn't much of a village. There's like a dozen people here. You guys could just leave. But we'll do what we can to help. Now, there's no equipment out here. No shops. I would like to upgrade maybe Christo's weapon and armor. Hello could use more than just clothing. Maybe pick up some numbers in the process. And another level up already for Tulun. Now those characters without magic and they tend to level up faster. All they have going for them are their numbers. Sometimes this happens. Tulun will call in a band of traveling merchants. Strike the enemy 3 times. It can be real good. Sadly, you have no control over it, as Tulun will do either what you tell him to do or one of a bunch of other things that he just randomly decides to pull off. There's another one of his things. He trips and does a critical hit on the enemy. Alright, and Christo both know heal as they're starting off spells. So we should be able to stay nice and healthy for a while. Christo with a club, not really able to damage this thing. And with Tulun in the party, we have a much higher chance of enemies dropping treasure chests. 200 gold's enough to pick up some of a weapon and an armor. Alright, Christo has learned his first support spell. Upper increases the defense of an ally. Christo now has his thing to be doing during boss fights. What an interesting curve that Nara's still on 3, while Christo's gone up and Saloon is making quick gains. First, some real armor for Tulun. Would anyone like a shield? Everyone could like a shield. You have the hat, so Tulun, you also get a shield. And sell back the clothes. They're not worth much, but better than nothing. Lunch acts just same as a medical herb. Did not pick up over for Christo because Christo can cast Upper. Let's go fight that monster, help out these people. So one more thing he can do is if he wiggles his finger in a circle and dazes the enemy, they lose their next turn. Still no extra spell for Nara. Alright, someone asked if we could help them with the monster. I think we're now ready to say yes. Yeah, we can do it. And the shaman I wanted to show off before was blocking the way past the town. Yeah, we have a young girl with us. And Alina's a prince, and Christo there is a princess. dogs. A beast. Alright, so let's take out the dogs first. While Christo makes Taloon invincible. Right, and now Nara. Telling everyone to calm down for Taloon, what that does is it makes all the enemies flee if they can flee. You can also do a little jig, and the enemies will lose their magic power. You use it on the Rabbit Hound, which doesn't use magic. Oh, you got a treasure chest. So that ability on Taloon is the closest thing that we have to a thief. Another Wing of Wyvern. Now the middle guy keeps healing the Rabbit Hound, but we can rush him down faster than that. And we're not in any rush. Taloon can shout, causing enemies to cower, losing their next turn. Alright, Taloon. Get some more crime in there. What'd you pick up? Ah, you found some life nuts. That will restore, increase your maximum health when used outside of battle. Alright, and the Chameleon Humanoid has run out of magic power. He may have cast Upper on himself, suggested by how little damage we are doing. Christo heal, or heal Christo, and Christo parry. Alright. Now I can now put a group of enemies to sleep. Useful if there are a lot of them. Christo learned the spell Surround, which game-way plot-wise, it creates images around the group of enemies, and their percentage is dropped quite a bit as they do not know which enemy ahead of them is the real one. It's like a blind spell. You're quite welcome. Let's see, what do you sell here? Whips, boomerangs, and some armor. Boomerang would be nice. Would like to use those nuts on Taloon, because that's all he has is his number. 6 points! That's great. You don't really find enough of those throughout the course of the game to make it worth your while to hold on to them. That Shaman still does not give you a chance to heal, or save, sorry. Right here, where we were dropped off, you can find some more nuts. Enjoy, Talon. 6 more points. Let's make this guy beefy. Two groups of 2. Good time to put the other part to sleep while we work on the first one. So one more thing that they can do is if Balloon decides to sweep the legs, then the enemy can trip and lose their turn. I like Tutor. It adds a little bit of different randomness to it. Kind of a wild card. I like it. Because what he does can be real good. We didn't get a chance to see it before during the chameleon fight, but there is a... Ma'am. Oh, the Princess of Santime is here. But the Princess of Santime is here. The Princess, Christo. No, I don't know where your dog is. I'm sorry to hear that. Chainmail armor. That could be really good. In fact, let's go ahead and grab that. Just got Saloon leather, so let's get Christo the chainmail. Wayfarer's clothes being a step up from basic clothing. Don't have a way to heal poison. Those mushrooms outside, I dealt with them cautiously, because they could poison you. Same as the Babbles from Ragnar's chapter. Poison's quite it's not a fun status ailment in this game. It's not easy to remove it. Balloon also has the ability to appraise an item. Princess was kidnapped. Or where they went. Handsomely rewarded. Oh, there's a dog. Hey kid, you found your dog. A golden bracelet. Where's the golden bracelet? Excuse me. Does anyone here actually tell you where the golden bracelet is? Hidden away in the southern cave. Adventure games have me checking every possible spot where treasure could be. Alright, to the southern cave. Good day, gentlemen. Let's... Surrounding them with mirages. Got two of them. Sadly, I don't get to choose who I attack in this group. I'd prefer to target the two that were not affected by the spell. Good. Sometimes the characters will do that themselves. Get out of here with that healer. Good job, Christo. After that big fight, might want to rest up. We can do one more fight, see if we can't get enough to afford another chainmail. Bulls and a ghost. Target the ghost, put the bulls to sleep. So when you physically strike a ghost, there's a good chance that it will either miss the damage or it'll split in half, causing nothing to happen. Fortunately, we don't have a... Ouch. We don't have a spell that could hurt these guys yet, without causing a chance for it to split. Alright, twice in one battle. Mess them up to lose. Okay. Right, I was going to buy some chainmail. Or I could swing back and pick up the boomerang. Wonder, is the leather armor better than that robe she's walking around in? No, she can't wear it anyway. So let's go ahead and sell it. Who wants a hat made out of wood? You get a hat. You have a feather hat, so you get the other hat. Alright. We're still rocking a club. So I really should pick up that boomerang for him. At some point. Good day? Somewhere in here is a golden bracelet. Saloon, come on. Alright. Well, this is why I picked up those antidote herbs. More Wing of Wyvern. Great, enough money for that boomerang. Agility seed. Alright, so go a little faster. 1 point. Do you think if these things sold for a lot, you know, permanent stat increase versus monetary bonus right now, I would definitely go the money right now route. Oh yeah, I think I was saying before. One more. Alright, Taloon can also grab sand, throw it in the enemy's eyes, and blind them. Taloon could sing a lullaby and put all the enemies to sleep. You know, as you do. But when an enemy casts a spell, there's a chance Taloon can run over there and cover their mouth so they can't finish chanting the spell. As far as I've seen, that works on every enemy in the game. He can stop that one spell from going off. They can cast Surround on us. Surround just lowers your hit percentage. Doesn't entirely get rid of it. This would be a good time to run away. Now it's time to leave. The only one that we have that can revive an ally at this moment is the Shaman. Fortunately, we just need to get outside, and then we can use one of our many Wings of Wyverns to return back to town. Oh, and there's the antidote spell. Right on time. So Somnambules can cast Sleep more, which has a higher chance of putting a single target to sleep. And I'm hoping they won't be able to chip through Taloon's chainmail before he wakes up from it. These beetles are gnawing on you. Wake up, Taloon. I wonder if that shouting actually woke Christo up, or if it just happened to happen at that turn. That'd be a very useful and interesting mechanic if they had employed that. My eyes are just now parsing for the first time after playing this game over and over for a good portion of my life. that this enemy is a bat hanging upside down. My eyes just never parsed together what this enemy was. Guess I always thought like the mouth was the head, and the wings were some like elegant backing to it. Like it had wings, and I just never really parsed together that was a bat. Wow. Alright, some more crime. What'd you get, Taloon? A magic potion. One of the very few items in the game that can restore your magic power. That one's all yours, Christo. First, we spend some cash on reviving Nara. We'll save on the inn at Frenor, use it in Tempe, and pick up a boomerang for Christo. I could pick up more, but they're actually doing good damage already. Using the fairy water will keep lower level enemies away. We'll still get into fights with stronger ones, which is what I want. Does not work here in this cave though. One sad thing is the original intention of the boomerang, if you use it as an item in battle, it was supposed to be thrown and hit every enemy in a group. It does not function that way. It only hits one enemy or as strong as you would normally hit. Wonder though, will that also trigger the ghost's physical evasion? It might be our way around that. If it doesn't count as a physical hit, then they can't split from it. Alright. So it has a function. Nara's pretty fragile compared to these other two. In fact, let's... No, I'm not going to slide her to the back row. Alright, to the left was a dead end. Anything below it? It was. Another magic potion. Great. Nara, you can hold on to this one. Well, they can't be put to sleep. Though I chose the right crowd control here. I used to think like the ears were their legs coming out. You can also tell a joke, makes them laugh, they lose a turn. Telling a joke that the enemy does not like, instead of losing a turn, they will instead get very angry. And Nara has learned her first aggressive spell, Burnos. Spell hits all enemies in a group. For about as much damage as she can hit for right now, so let's go ahead and use it. Okay, for a lot more than I thought she would be hitting for. Never mind. And there's a golden bracelet. A treasure so annoying that people locked it away in here. Burnos doesn't work on all enemies. Getting a lot of number out of this dungeon here. Aw, Snake Charmer Talon. Alright. You're tough. Of course, Christo can't just take a turn to walk over and, pinch someone. Wake up. Wide range on this attack. Okay. And back to temp. Get to go to the graveyard with this bracelet. Was there more to it, or was it just bring it there? The dog can't read the note. At night. Okay, so we have to walk around outside till it's nighttime. There we go. And that's the text that comes up when you can't sell an item. Usually because it's a key item. No. 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 Okay, sure. She just happens to have a thief key. And now we can unlock locked doors. Guess we all just kind of sat around twiddling our thumbs till the morning. We should go to the southern desert. Check out that oasis. And this shop is open again. We've accumulated some money. Enjoy, Taloon. New weapon. Now, all we had before was a sword, so let's sell that. Rest up and head to the southern desert. Let's give the key to Nara. I want Taloon's inventory as open as it can be so he can continue to steal from enemies. Oh, there's a desert. There's water and... Sweet. Well, we just rested. Weapon shop down here. Morning Star. Enjoy, Christo. Transfer over that boomerang to Nara. We're getting into the category of real weapons here. Nara could also equip the Morning Star, so I might want to pick up one of those for her at some point. New armor here. What's a scale shield? Everyone does. Who doesn't even have one? You have a leather shield. No shield. You have no shield. Alright, you're the delicate flower here. That brings our attack and defense to just about even for everyone, in the 30s. Look in a jar. Gum pod. And a strength seed. Well, use the seed. Actually, let's praise the seed. Yeah, you get all of 90 for a seed if you go to sell it. May as well pick up those few points. Now this gum pod. Oh, he doesn't like it. Don't tell me a thing about it either. Christo doesn't have it. Balloon. I can get rid of this gum pod. I don't know what this is. If anyone knows what a gum pod is, please tell me, viewers. King's in trouble. Why is he talking to Nara? Balloon's in the front. Christo is the princess. There's a new item here. Not gloss over that. There's the full moon herb. Your people can get paralyzed. The full moon herb cures paralysis. Well, I'm gonna want to come back here because I don't think I'm done in this region. So I'll pick up a Wiggle the Wyvern. Use 1 to get back home to the castle. Can't speak. Yeah, can't tell me to stay here now. So, guy in the backyard shed. The only way to get to the backyard. Actually, does my key open? Yes. I didn't show it before, but this door was locked. This key allows us to get through there. It's not particularly safe that the only way to get to the backyard is falling off the top. The thief's key does not open that door. What have you done, sir, to warrant being locked away in the back of the castle? Oh, another wing of the Wyvern. Moreau the poet damaged his voice once. Moreau the poet. Hey, got any poets? You a poet? You have like a flute. Go talk to you. Hey. Alright, so back to the bazaar. Does anyone here sell any bird song nectar? Say Endor. Well, I haven't heard of Endor before. Do you actually know anything about this? No. Sir, do you know where this is? The king still can't speak. Tournament in Endor. I go to Endor, watch the tournament. Everyone's talking about Endor. Ah. The Western Tower. Let's check out this Western Tower. We'll enter it through the dark of night. Through these worms. The crystal's hitting a bit harder now. Is it now? Oh? A good enough place to set up shop, I guess? This would be a good place to grind too, with the shop right downstairs. A shouting eyeball and a sword. Swords with friends. The Spectre just casts Bounce. That's a reflect spell. If I cast spells on him now, it'll bounce right back at me. It's only on him. Oh, so I'm assuming the store would not be openable if I did not have the Thieves' Key. Yeah, we're ready. Looking for some elves. They can emit a gas which just poisons the whole party. Oh, may as well use up those antidote herbs. Christo can now just cast the spell. How much does it cost? 37 magic power. I have 35. Only cost 2. That's fine. Stairs everywhere. Seems I went the not right way, which is the perfect way. More wing of wyverns everywhere I look. Pterodon. Alright, these things are dangerous. Or did I go the right way? Three of them, but they don't know we're here. We get first strike. Great. Perfect. Off works as the full moon herb. It will remove paralysis from the entire party. Paralysis does not go away otherwise. Well, death could cure it. If the whole party is paralyzed, it is game over. Well, you're white. And what did you get, Tulin? You got an agility seed. Alright, go faster. Good job. Stole it, it's all yours. I don't know what's in there. Focus on this guy. Whoops. I like this enemy design. Good job, Saloon. I mean, I meant to fall down there because I want to go up to here. So the third one casts Iron Eyes, which what it does is that he's now immune to all damage for a few turns. But they also can't do anything in the meantime. It's an interesting idea for a spell. Like, if you wanted to... Like, I think if you could use it, then enemies will just swing at you, they could waste their magic power, but they don't cast spells at a team that is ironized. It's purely a time waster. Aha! Good start. Good follow-up. Everyone's doing real good right now. Enough money to pay for that Morning Star. And we're back at the start. Well, that was fortunate. That could have wasted up to 6 magic power for Christo, having to cast Antidote. Ah, new guy. Balloon can also build up power, which doesn't really do anything. Flythrower can cast Stop Spell, which will essentially mute whoever it hits. It can't cast spells. Okay. A butterfly dragon. Oh, and he has treasure. Another wing of the wyvern. Ah. You're all full, Christo. Here, Nara, take this. You can zip around places for days. 2 would be nice. We can hop back to Sand Team if we ever find this nectar. Oh-ho. One of them dropped it, so is it this one? It was! And we're on the top of the tower. Did the one drop anything? No. Let's use one of these wyverns. Go help out Dad. Yes, Alina, Bray, and Christo. We'll find out what your dad's dreams mean. Let's save a couple dollars and rest up at this inn. Had you come here before, this guy would not let us through because the king didn't want us traveling. Now that he has chilled out a little bit, we take this warp zone. They never elaborate on who built that and how and why and all that stuff. Just referred to as travel doors. Just a normal thing. Down this curved path here we find the castle town of Endor. An iron apron. Balloon can use that. There's the half-plate armor Christo can use, so we're going to pick up that. I like Christo's loadout. I'm going to sell your armor first, before I buy you some new ones. Anyone wear an iron shield? Christo can. You don't even have a shield. Just temporarily hand over. Do you have any better hats? No. Tournament? Wonder what the prize is. An abacus of virtue. Who can use that? Hey, how you doing? We have things to do, old man. Don't quite have time to run a business. See what else is going on here. Saw a door down there we can open. And for these doors, can't get in there. So this would be the item shop. Sell wooden hats. And upstairs is just the roof. So there's two more things here in Endor. There's the castle. We'll check out the tournament. What'd you lose? Here's the casino. So here in the casino, they use a separate kind of currency. But you can buy with the coins. Yeah, 5. Can I buy anything? You can get a magic potion, which restores magic power. Wizard's ring, which restores magic power. You can use it up to, I believe, 3 times. Staff of Jubilation, a Mirror of Ra, which has a use against one enemy in the entire game, and that's it. Staff of Jubilation is a staff, wizards can use it, and if you use it as an item in battle, I believe it just makes enemies happy. They lose a turn. Meteorite Armband, which is the only accessory in the game. You equip it and it doubles the character's agility. And for 50,000 coins, you can get the Metal Babel Shield, which is the strongest shield in the game. I'm a few digits off of that. So this game can only have so many sprites in one row, so it flickers back and forth between who is showing. Now for the games, play a slot machine. It's just a slot machine. And from bottom left to top right diagonally, we lined up 3 cherries. We have 10 coins. Slot machine's pretty random, not my favorite. Here we have poker. Let's go ahead and bet. Yeah, those 5 coins. Now, Joker is anything. I'll always want to hold this, and not looking at a great hand here, so hope for a 7. No. Want to show off the rest before I come back to poker? No. What if I said yes? Here we have real gambling. There's 2 Blaze Ghosts and a Lethal Gopher, and the odds are listed over there. Oh, what? The Ghosts are pretty tough, and I don't think the Gopher can hurt them, so I'm gonna bet on Blaze Ghost be 3 coins. And then we have no control, we just watch them fight each other now. And we won! $16 coins was the payout. And I'm not going to double that. Well, that is the most fun one, I believe. As you can see, all sorts of enemies. If you come back here throughout the game, all the enemies you've seen will end up in there, fighting each other. Now, part of poker I want to show off. An ace. Now you could certainly just scam this through save states, but assuming we're playing on an NES, so we got 3 of a kind for kings. Won 2 coins. Here's what we can do: double or nothing. So I bet 1. I bet 1. I won 2. I can bet those. Now, here's where it gets fun. Of these 4 cards, if I pick one randomly that is higher than the 4, I double my coins. I've won 4. If you win, you will get 8 coins. Another 4, so maybe let's try this one. Sweet. You won 8. Doesn't look great for us, and we lost it all. Now what you can do okay, 2 pairs. 10s and 7s. You win a hand. Play double or nothing for, I don't know, up to 16, maybe 32 coins. And then leave. Go to the shaman. For however much you believe your luck's gonna hold out for. Go back at it, betting even more, double or nothing those until you've pretty much doubled what you have, and then go back to the save point and save. If you lose, you simply reset the game. And that's how you would do that without save scumming. Takes more time, but it's the legit way to do it. Alright, the big thing you want to do here is get Christo stacked as much as he can, and he is. Then we head here. Head up to the castle. Let's see what we can do at entering that tournament. Princess's story. Yes, Princess Selena, a lady, shall win the tournament. Now, how do we get there? Nobody explains how to get to the tournament. They just kind of want you to adventure game this, find your way around. So you talk to this guy, and down the hall, he says, down the hall, we'll find the Coliseum. Here at the address shop, you can pick up medical herb and an iron claw, which is something we do want to buy. And I did not save myself up enough money to do that. There's a shaman here, but he can't heal you, or he can't restore your health. So I actually want to get a little bit more money to pick up that claw before entering the tournament. Oh, that doesn't lead you out of the castle. Very well, a few more steps. In the meantime, we can check out what's going on over here. Oh no, that bridge is down. What's up here? Another broken bridge. And a handful of scorpions. Hey! Unfortunate. The scorpion was barking weirdly. Those guys are tough, but they drop a lot of money. We'll have to spend some of it on reviving Nara. Some skeletons. All the enemies around Endor here are pretty tough. Alright, 1 or 2 more battles should get us the money we need. If I was in a grinding mood, I could also pick up the abacus. I don't believe that's necessary. Now let's continue going about at night. Tough enemies means more money. What's down here? Bunch of nothing. And a lot of healers. Oh, there's all the money we need. Maybe one more. We can use the inn as well. The crystal learns spell Stop Spell. Now we can mute enemies. Only works on one group of enemy though. So, if they're in separate groups, can't really use it. Though this would be a good enemy to use it on if they're going to cast Infernos on us. At some point off screen, I'm going to do the casino double or nothing. Casino double or nothing. A couple of times, save, go back and do it again. Last time I did it, I believe it took me about an hour and a half, maybe, to get enough gold, get enough coins to get several metal battle shields and multiple meteorite armlets. Because once you have a whole bunch to throw down, you can bet a whole lot at once, and your double or nothings, they don't take long to accumulate. No one here can use it, but I still want to grab one for later. Oh, could have used that before. Yes. Christo and Bray, cheering on Princess Alina. They're all one-on-one fights here, each of which I'm going to start by becoming pretty invulnerable, and then just smacking them. Usually this would be Alina, the actual Princess Alina, doing this solo. And the only thing she could do is use a medical herb or attack. I do not want to use a medical herb. It lets you a chance to use it in between. But it turned out just fine this time. Now we should be in a good spot for this one. I'll use a medical herb here just because this enemy has a good chance of dropping a medical herb when he drops. Next up is Vivian. Now Vivian here is a wizard. Does it not work, or was that just poor chance? Nope, doesn't work. Alternatively, Vivian does not have a lot of magic power. But her onslaught will be cut short. There we are. And now she's just like all the others. Next is Samson. Samson is a tough boy. For Samson, I want to cast Upper twice. He still hits real hard. Oh. Does Crystal not have enough power to actually hit him? Oh. Can I do it again? There, now we're in the same boat. Alright, I just have to wait for a critical hit. Just fighting the castle itself, striking at a wall. Aw, Christo. And then Samson healed his wounds. He only has one of those, I believe. Critical hit, come on, Christo. Just slapping him with the Morning Star, just not enough damage. Okay, he has more than one. Quite the duel. Imagine being in the crowd, watching these two. Just slapping each other over and over. Two knights that are incredibly beefy for this part. running into each other. This round has been more taxing than I was expecting. Wonder if the boomerang could have gotten through his defense. Alright. Oh boy. There's 6 rounds. Next up, Linguar. So this beast wants to marry the princess. And here's his gimmick. You have to guess which one is him. As far as I've ever been able to figure out, there's no indication of which one ends up being him. So every turn you have a 25% chance to get him. Would it be 1 in 3? I wonder if it ever doesn't change position. I think it's 1 in. I would call it 1 in 3. There's certainly no visual cues I've ever picked up on which indicates which one is which. Ah, got him. Fortunately, because building up power doesn't actually work. All right. Next is Necrosaro. Wait, didn't Ragnar fight Sorrow's shadow in the first one, stealing the children? It would just be a coincidence. Yeah. Princess Selena won. Absolutely, Princess Selena. Yeah, let's go home and tell them how good a job we did. If Princess Selena was a man, now they want us to go home and tell the king how we did. Oh, going to? Oh, sir. There's no music. There's no people. There's a cat. Next time, Saloon, the arms merchant,